Hi everyone, it's Jimmy PRT. I am back. I had to take a little break, but now I'm back to recording videos. So yeah, we are doing a Pauper League today. We are playing a mono blue tempo version that is slightly different than my previous one. So today we're gonna play a version with a bit less cantrip and more interaction, or slightly more interaction. So we play obviously with 4 copy of Brainstorm, 4 copy of Consider, as well as 4 copy of Thought Scour for the cantrips. Then we have 3 copy of Spell Pierce, 2 copy of Force Spike for the low mana interaction, so Counterspell for 1 mana, obviously as well with 4 copy of Counterspell. We have 4 copy of Delver of Secrets for our creatures, 4 copy of Cryptic Serpent, 4 copy of Tolarian Terror, and 2 copy of Murmuring Mystic. So what's a bit different here in this deck is the use of Boomerang, which has been a card that I've been seeing more play lately. This is clearly an answer to the current meta. Boomerang is just more flexible when it comes to dealing with the current meta against all that glitters and all the artifact lands and so on. So this is just a better way to deal with those. Obviously, it's not a free interaction just like Snap was, but it's a bit more flexible and can deal with more problematic decks. So yeah, we're testing out 4 copy of Boomerang, and we are adding as well 1 copy of Echoing Truth to the mix, which is also in response to the current meta, being able to deal with a bunch of tokens or basically a bunch of bigger threats as well can be good for us. And yeah, and for the end, yeah, obviously for Lórien Revealed, cannot play without them in this deck anymore. So yeah, for the sideboard, we go for 1 Echoing Truth, for Steel Sabotage, 2 Jace's Phantasm for the mirror match, 2 copy of Hydroblast, 2 copy of Blue Blast, and 2 Annul, and 2 Gutshot. Leave a like and subscribe if it's not done. It really helps out. You can leave a comment if you want me to play something in particular. I would love to get any of your feedback on this. Any request is welcomed. And yeah. All right. So let's hope we trophy this one out. And we're going to see each other at the end of the video for the recap. Okay. We are playing against Jace MTG for the first match. Fortunately, this hand needs to be mulligan, so we will do so. Unfortunately, this hand also needs to be mulligan. And this hand needs to be kept because I will not go mulligan to 4. So we're going to keep this one. And here we are going to put 1 Cryptic Serpent as well as 1 Spell Pierce. Okay. Play an island. Play the Delver of Secrets. Drawing another island was a good thing for us here. And then let's see where it leads us. So that seems to be a Jeskai. Perfect. Tolarian Terror we will not reveal. We're going to play an island. And then move to combat or swing for 1. So here, I could have done the Brainstorm on the Delver of Secrets, but I decided not to do it so that we can do it in step and may potentially mill good cards. So cards that we don't need necessarily with Thought Scour. Okay, so end step. We're going to Brainstorm. I don't think we need another island for now, so we're going to put the Spell Pierce and the island on top, and then we're going to mill it. Obviously, it would have been better to have 2 spells, but upkeep. We're going to try to hopefully reveal something interesting. It's a Cryptic Serpent, so we will not show it. We're going to play the island. Now, I will pass a turn. So if next turn we draw anything that can put more stuff into our graveyard, we will be able to start playing Cryptic Serpent and Terror. Right now I only have 3 spells in my graveyard, so we would need a bit more. We will declare no blockers and simply pass. And they keep some Counterspell mana. Counterspell, we will reveal this card, yes. They will kill our creature. And then we are going to then pass the turn. I will take the 1 damage. And step. Nothing happened, so we're gonna go to our turn. We have a Boomerang, which is not what we wanted. We're gonna pass the turn. I think here we are going to have to counterspell. They will counterspell, but oh, they do not. Okay, now probably they have the Archaeomancer for 4 mana. Or another Ephemerate, maybe. Yeah, second one, okay. Now they will draw a lot of cards. Which happens. Cannot do much against this for now. Hopefully we draw 2 better cards. So there is not much I can do here. We could bounce the Mole Drifter, because now they're gonna draw a lot of cards anyway. So if I bounce it, I can then play Tolarian Terror, for example, or I could bounce a land. That's always an option. But I think here we're gonna try to bounce the Mole Drifter. I don't know if it's the best play, but then if they counter it, I can then play a Tolarian Terror. But I think I'm not in a good position here anymore. And it smells like I'm gonna have to unfortunately fold. Not wanna jinx it too early either, but don't think I'm in a good position right now. Okay, another Scred. Now the only options for me would be to just play my Tolarian Terrors and Cryptic Serpent quickly enough that, and then that they don't have gas anymore, but they've been drawing so many cards that I would be surprised if that is the case. And they reveal a Counterspell. So I will first play a Cryptic Serpent and a Tolarian Terror that they will counter. And then I will pass. All right. I will concede here. It serves no one to continue, unfortunately, but now let's see what we can do. Okay, so here I think actually getting rid of 2/4 Spike to put 2 Hydroblast against their Scred is not a bad idea. We're going to keep it at this. Let's see where it leads. I will play first. We're going to keep, it is a lot of lands, but having Thought Scour and Consider, we'll be able to play Cryptic Serpent really early. Okay, we're going to move to the end step. I did not. That was my mistake. But now we'll be able to do it both at the end. I should have done it earlier. I misclicked. It is what it is. Now, yield through the end step is what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to Thought Scour first. And then we are going to Brainstorm. We are going to put 2 Consider on top to then Thought Scour both Considers. So then we can play an island and then play a Tolarian Terror. Passing the turn. Oof, a Pyroblast on top. Okay. We are going to Brainstorm. At this point, I don't need 2 islands, so I'm going to put the 2 islands back on top. We're going to play the island, swing with the Tolarian Terror. Then second main phase, we are going to play the Cryptic Serpent. Here we know they have a Pyroblast, We can always counterspell the Pyroblast, or basically have them use it. I also still have the Boomerang. So what would they get? There's no covered island, so perfect. All right, we're gonna pass. Here we're just, so either we consider, and then if we do, they will kill one of them. I'm gonna just draw. Play the island, move to combat, swing with both. We're gonna try to counter the Pyroblast. Maybe they will have a counterspell, but then another Pyroblast. So here I could technically just also Boomerang my Cryptic Serpent. I think that's what I will do. We're gonna bounce our own Cryptic Serpent. Let everything resolve. So they lost 2 Pyroblasts. We lost 1 Boomerang and 1 Counterspell. Obviously, it's also not the best, but we still have our threat for next turn. And we're not empty-ended. But what can I say? I find Jeskai Ephemerate lists just really good in general. Ooh. Interesting. Stonehorde Dignitary. Crap. Not a card I wanted to see here. Hopefully I can draw into some interaction so that I can stop the loop with this one. Okay, so they ephemerate it now. Do I want this card? I do not want this card. So I got another one. All right, we're going to play an island. We are going to play the Cryptic Serpent as well as the Delver of Secrets. And now we are going to hope that with the Brainstorm, we'll be able to draw into... Then there's nothing, so we're going to put back everything. So unfortunately, I will not be able to deal with it this turn. Now let's hope that next turn I can do something about it. Oh, and now I'm stuck in that loop. Yep. It happens. They foretell a card. Okay. We're going to consider, put into the graveyard, and go to our turn. What will reveal with Delver Secrets? Lórien Revealed. Yes, let's reveal it. Let's play this. Stop for 5. We're going to draw 3 cards. Okay, this is better. Then we're going to pass. So we have the Boomerang for the Stonehorde Dignitary, which is good. Let's see if we have a counterspell. So Ephemerate. Now I think it's a good moment to bounce it, but they counter it. Okay. They get back a Pyroblast. So now they will have the mana for it. I could technically draw 3 here. Let me go to combat. Oh, I'm still skipping this. Wow, I didn't know that this combat was still skipped. I'm going to try to draw 3. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep my counterspell up. It's a difficult match here. I don't think I have much. We're going to counter the Ephemerate. Augur of Bolas. Yeah, fortunately, I don't think there's much. If they play something, like if they find a way to get back the Ephemerate to their hand, then I'm screwed, basically. Or if they have another Ephemerate, or then they can really do their loop with the Stonehorde Dignitary or the Archaeomancer. It's really not a good position we're in, and now I'm only drawing islands. We're gonna actually I've kept it, but let's move to combat. Swing everything. Luckily here they have to block. Let's hope now they don't draw into much. Murmuring Mystic, okay. Destroy Evil. We're gonna play one Thought Scour, then Lórien Revealed, which gets countered, and then move to combat. Swing with a Terror. Yeah, this is the end. I cannot do much more. Here, I'm gonna concede. Let's go for match 2. All right, this time we have a better starting hand. Definitely, we're gonna keep this one. We are going to play an island, followed by a Delver Secret. So we are playing against Affinity. We are going to play Brainstorm. We are going to put both Consider I will reveal a Consider. We're going to play an island. And then we're going to move to combat, attack for 3. And then we're going to pass the turn and we're going to keep a Spell Pierce open. We're going to Thought Scour ourselves. We draw an island. That's good. Move to combat. Swing for 3. And then we're just going to pass our turn. We are going to Spell Pierce this. Nice. Now we're just going to pass. They attack for 2. And step, we are going to cast Consider. We're going to put it on top of our library. Keep it on top. We're going to draw it. And now we are going to end Island Cycle it. To draw the last remaining island that we wanted. And we're going to go to our turn. Another Boomerang. I could actually just start here returning their Misfault Bridge, since they are currently having some issues with mana. But I think here we're going to play Murmuring Mystic as a blocker, as well as now, and then afterwards start maybe boomeramming the lands. We're going to play the Murmuring Mystic. Or they have, okay, Metallic Rebuke. I will not pay the 3. Okay, they counter it. Fair enough. But now the plan will be simple. We'll be able to bounce back the lands. Island, while they're tapped out, we're going to bounce back 1 land, and then we're going to pass. I'm the new Ponza. We need to draw into a creature now, but let's go. Another one. Ponza, here I am. We play a Tolarian Terror, and then we pass. Actually, no. Get that land out of here. All right. Good. Sideboard. 2 Annul, obviously. 4 Steel Sabotage as well. Now we can get rid of 2 Force Spike, 1 Echoing Truth. I think 1 Murmuring Mystic, as it's quite this bit too slow. Or could be better. We'll keep it just to see. And then since we have Steel Sabotage and Annul, we could get rid of 1 Spell Pierce. We are going to get rid of 1 other Boomerang. And here for the last one, we're going to take 1 Consider out. Not the best end, but it's really a slow end. But we have the Counterspell. I think I'm going to unfortunately have to mulligan here, because it is really a slow end, and we're going to mulligan. Perfect. This is much better. And then it might be bad, but I think here Counterspell will have to go. I want to keep my aggro situation. I like this end a lot. So we're going to play it this way. And we draw another island. That's perfect. So island, then Delver of Secrets. We're going to put an upkeep tick so that we can brainstorm. All right, they play the early Frogmite. Here we are going to brainstorm. We're going to put 2 Thought Scour. We are going to reveal. We're going to play an island and then move to combat. Swing for 3. Pass the turn. We're going to go to play the Thought Scour at the end step. Acre Wellspring. Yep. Happens. They attack for 2. Mirror Enforcer. Sure. For us, we're going to Thought Scour. We're going to Island Cycle. Get an island. We're going to play the island. And then we are going to play the Cryptic Serpent. Move to combat. Swing for 3. And then pass. Oof. Gearseeker Serpent. Okay. We're going to play an island. And move to combat. Swing for 3 in the air. And then second main phase, we are going to play the Murmuring Mystic. Cast another Deadly Dispute. Drawing back. And we win! They gave up. Perfect. 2-0 against this deck. That's good. Okay. We will start this one, obviously. This is a bit slow, but at the same time, I could brainstorm into something and then Lórien Revealed to shuffle up. So we're going to keep. If I'm not happy with what I'm brainstorming. Island, and then we are going to pass. Then we're going to cast the Brainstorm. Going to put first the Boomerang and then the Brainstorm. Then we're going to play an Island, and then we are going to pass the turn. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be the mirror match. Then I'm looking forward to try my Jace's Phantasm. Okay, we're going to go to end step. We are going to Brainstorm again. So here we will Boomerang into then Lórien Revealed, then cast Consider. We're going to put it into the graveyard. We could draw another one that is actually perfect because now we can play Island Cycle Lórien Revealed for 1, get an island, play the island, tap for 1, play a Delver of Secrets. Then let's keep it at that. We're going to undo, and we're going to pass. Playing with Disrupt. Okay. Upkeep trigger. We're going to show a Spell Pierce. We're going to have it. Perfect. Then I think here playing the Cryptic Serpent and then keep mana open. Then move to combat. We're going to swing for 3. Then we're going to pass. They will Brainstorm. Okay. For 2, another Cryptic Serpent. We're going to block this. I could have also just Boomerang it for not the damage. And then I'm a bit of a misplay, but I'm going to do this right now. We're going to bring back this, the untapped one. Move to combat. We're going to swing for 3. Then one play in the Tolarian Terror and another Tolarian Terror. Then we're going to pass the turn. Keeping a Spell Pierce open. Luckily, they don't flip the Delver, which is good. For 4 mana. Is that a Murmuring Mystic? Next turn's for sure the Murmuring Mystic. It's just going to be a... We're going to block. Double block. Just to be sure they don't have I think it's something misstep or so a card that basically pumps the card. Good. Perfect. So now here, Murmuring Mystic. And then we can play the Spell Pierce. We're gonna swing. I think Minor Misstep. No, that's something else. I don't remember the name of the card. But it's a pump. +2, -2 to the creature. Deep Analysis. It's gonna happen. Okay, I could. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block. Let's do it. I think that's the better option. No, okay, they play another Tolarian Terror. That is not the best, but it happens. Oh, but we draw another one, so that's perfect. So we're gonna move to combat. We're gonna again swing for 3. Then second main, 1 Tolarian Terror. Then we're gonna pass. Okay, now they flipped the Insectile Aberration. They lose 3 to Deep Analysis. Brainstorm, sure. Right now with this version of the deck, I can feel the lack of Deep Analysis. Would be a better thing to have. Maybe I should have played the... there's one from Amonkhet, I think. Cycle, but a cycling card. Okay, Boomerang is nice. I could Boomerang their Tolarian Terror. And then swing. They have to block. We're going to pay the 2. We're going to pay the 1. Yes, they have another one. Okay. Well, we played a bird, basically. But I think I'm still going to just attack with both. They are still in danger. Perfect. Now we can just pass. They're at 5. Oh, and then it did not show. They did not flip the Delver of Secrets, which is good for us. They snap the Murmuring Mystic. Okay, Soap. They don't have a Counterspell, but I do have a Spell Pierce. So we can just cast the Murmuring Mystic again. And then we're going to Spell Pierce that. And they have the Force Spike. Nice. Good play for them from them. We're going to swing for 1. So now with Brainstorm, they'll be able to flip the Delver. They revealed Disrupt as well. What an interesting card. Instead, maybe a Force Spike, but do they have any... It's an instant target of sorcery. Okay. Wow, now they might build themselves, though. They're at 12 cards. Okay, we're going to first Brainstorm. We're going to put the island and then Force Spike. We don't need a Force Spike. We're going to Thought Scour. We're going to Brainstorm again. We're going to put this like this, and then pass. Because we need a blocker now. Otherwise, we're taking 8. A bit too dangerous for us. There are 11 cards. They seem that they want to draw more. Okay, they're at 8 cards. I could have also Thought Scoured them. Oh, I forgot about this. Whoops. Okay. We will block the Tolarian Terror. We will consider drawing into the Counterspell. Put on top. Drawing it. And moving to a turn. Play an island. Gonna pass. What a weird game that is. With the attack for 8. We're gonna counter this just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. The counter war. But I think that's it. I'm done. I wanted them to go to 0 card, but the Lórien Reveal? I mean, if I'm lucky, I can still win this. This is not what I needed, though. Okay. For sure, 2 Jace Phantasm, as well as Echoing Truth. We're gonna play with 2 Gutshot for the Delver of Secrets. So now for 4 cards, what we're gonna do is bring out 2 Boomerang, as I don't need them, and as well as one Consider, and then 2 more cards are necessary to get rid of. I think it's going to be 1 Spell Pierce and then 1 Gutshot, actually. We're going to keep it at 1 Gutshot. We're going to start, yes, we're going to keep this one. Play a Jace Phantasm and then pass. Play an island. Move to combat. Then swing for 1. Can already start the beating. So they will Brainstorm. Play an island. And then we're going to move to combat. Swing for 1. Then pass our turn. They will Thought Scour. 1 Tolarian Terror and 1 Force Spike. Perfect. It's going to be 1 Delver of Secrets. Do I want to counter this? No. We have a Boomerang. If it flips, we can bring it back. We're going to Brainstorm first. Echoing Truth is good. Here we can put 1, whatever we want, basically 1 Cryptic and then 1 Boomerang. Then cast another Brainstorm. And then we're going to put one island, 1 Cryptic and 1 island. Like this. Then move to our turn, draw the island. We're going to play the island, move to combat, swing for 1 in the air. Then going to pass. They reveal Deep Analysis. I think we're going to try to bounce it. Or am I? Yeah, let's try to bounce it. They play a Counterspell. Now, do I want to Counterspell this? Their Counterspell. I think I do. Let's try to counter it. Then they Disrupt. Okay. That was what I thought might happen. But it's okay. Now they have more cards. We have more cards in our graveyard. The thing is, we do have a Cryptic Serpent and a Tolarian Terror. Can move to combat, swing for 1, then play for 3 the Cryptic Serpent, and then we're going to pass, keeping the Echoing Truth. There are 9 cards, 1 more card, and my Jace Phantasm becomes a 5/5. Okay, so here we could try to bounce the Tolarian Terror. It would cost 4. But then we can swing for a lot. And then if they try to counter it, it's swing for even more, and we can Spell Pierce it. Let's give it a shot. So we're going to bounce it. We're going to pay the 2 for it. Yes. Now I want them to counter it. Amazing. Then my Jace's Phantasm is a 5/5. We can swing for 11. Oop. We get down to 5. And this is a really good position for us. Because then, wow, a bit less. Delver of Secrets, okay. We're going to move to combat. We're going to swing with Jace's Phantasm. Needs to be blocked by the Mothman. And then we're going to play for 1 Tolarian Terror, play for 1 Delver of Secrets, and then we can pass. We go to the second game. Let's do this. We're just going to send it like this. I think it's a good version for now. Okay, this, yeah, we're going to keep this. It's quite aggressive, like it. And they start with 6 cards. Island into Thought Scour. Wow, Murmuring Mystic and Tolarian Terror. Sorry for you. This is the danger of mono blue. Self-mill. It's just, sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes you mill 2 of your most valuable cards. They also play with Jace's Phantasm. Interesting. Let's see what we reveal. Brainstorm. What's up? Gonna play it. Then we're gonna move to combat. Attack with the Mothman. Deal 3. And then we can simply pass. One of the good part of this deck is that I don't self-mill as quickly as the typical version of Mono Blue Tempo. So Mono Blue Terror. So for us, it's a good thing that they play Jace's Phantasm right now, so we don't have to worry too much that I'm gonna mill myself quickly. Okay, end step, we're going to cast Brainstorm. We're gonna put 1 island and with Thought Scour, and then we're gonna do another Brainstorm. They snap the Delver. Okay. Mental note. Okay. Here we have 2 Delver. That's nice. We're going to put 1 Lórien Revealed and 1 island. This way, we draw the island. We're going to play the island, then play for 1 a Delver of Secrets, and then another Delver of Secrets to then pass, and then we're going to be able to reveal the Lórien Revealed, flipping both of them, which then is going to be attacking for 6. Now, if I draw into one of my Jace's Phantasm, that would be amazing, because this already would be online. Yeah, Cryptic Serpent is a card. Also, they play a Delver. They attack for 1. They will both reveal the Lórien Revealed. We're going to play an island. We're going to move to combat. Now, can I play that costs 5? So I cannot play it. Except if I play, I think we're going to risk it. We're going to go deal 6 damage. Go to 11. Now we're going to Thought Scour. Ooh! Okay, nice. So this means I can play for 2 my Tolarian Terror and block the Cryptic Serpent. That's amazing. When this deck wants it, it will do it. Oh, but then now they can snap my Tolarian Terror. Well, unfortunate. But I don't, maybe they won't. Now next turn we have Tolarian Terror and as well as Counterspells. So I think we're even. Yeah, we're gonna even use the Island Cycle for Lórien Revealed. We're gonna block. They have another one. And another Delver. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna Island Cycle. we are going to swing with both. Now, drawing into Echoing Truth would be nice. Second main phase, a Tolarian Terror. And then we're going to pass. Now, they're going to have to keep some card open, some blockers, because everything right now. So I will definitely attack for lethal. So they need to keep at least one flyer. So maybe potentially the Jace's Phantasm. So no, they don't. Okay. That means I think I'm just going to swing everything on my turn. Another Delver. Nice. We're going to go to combat and we're going to have them block everything. Oh, but the Jace's Phantasm will be online as well. Well, they only have one card in hand, so they will snap. I will counterspell their snap. So the Jace's Phantasm is online. We're going to play one, play the Delver of Secrets, and then pass. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Serpent, especially, but what is done is done. And step. Okay, let's go. Let's reveal something good. Or spike. Well, let's reveal it. Then move to combat. Swing for 3. And then now they're going to have to keep a blocker up. They only have one card. So 2 cards now they just drew, but one is a land. Okay. Now, nice. It's a good position for us because of all of the counters in our hand. And now we're just going to pass and counter whatever they want to play. Like, especially something like this. Now we need to draw into it. Thought Scour, let's do it. Let's play it. Lórien Revealed. Let's cast it. Oh, and they have the Spell Pierce. Haha. Okay. It is what it is. Let's pass. Oh, another Delver. Okay. Tolarian Terror. Pass. That's good. I am still in a good position here where I can protect myself. They don't reveal it. Could it be a big snake? There we go. Echoing Truth on the Jace Phantasm. And we win. That's a good mirror match. I'm happy that we won this one. Yet again, that is an okay end. Let's just hope that we draw into good things, but okay. Yes. This is Mono Red Burn. Play an island. Play a Delver of Secrets. Passing the turn. Oh, yeah, it is burn. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Nope, I'm going to reveal it. Play an island. And then we are going to pass the turn. Definitely our Boomerang are good here for getting rid of this card. Because, oof. We're going to consider. See what we find. Put into graveyard. And drew a Counterspell. It's not bad. But it's a bit slow. Wow. I love this version of Burn. It's a fun one. Not right now, for me, but in general. Mill, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to keep a 4 spike and a Counterspell up. 2, 4 spike this. Bring me to 5. This is insane. Okay, so we have an island. We're going to Thought Scour. And then play, oops, a Tolarian Terror. And then I think followed by nothing. We're going to keep a Counterspell. They only have 2 cards in hand. Bren Resolve. Do I need to let it resolve? If they have 1 card, 1 burn spell, I'm dead. I guess we're going to have to let it resolve. This we can counter. Maybe I should have kept my counter for something better. I don't know. Force Spike is nice. I'm gonna go to combat. Swing with Tolarian Terror. Then we're going to tap for 2 for Cryptic Serpent. And tap for 2, and we are going to bounce it back. There we go. We're dead. I will not pay for it. Okay. Begin sideboard. All right. Well, here, this is gonna happen for sure. Can get rid of the Murmuring Mystic as we don't need them. And then one Echoing Truth. We can get rid of some of our yeah, we're gonna get rid of 2 Delver, even actually putting one more, keeping only 1 Delver and 1 taking rid of all of our Delvers, and then just putting a Murmuring Mystic. I think here that's gonna be enough. We are going to start. We are going to mulligan. We're going to keep this one. And we're going to put 1 Lórien Revealed. Play an island. And then we're going to pass. We're going to Spell Pierce this. We're going to tap 1 for a Lórien Revealed. Play the island. And then pass. We're going to play a Brainstorm. Ooh, nice. We're going to put back a Murmuring Mystic and a Cryptic Serpent. Then move to our turn. Play the island. We are going to Blue Elemental Blast the Thermal Alchemist. And then simply pass the turn. Kessish Flame Breather. Yes, it happens. Yes, it happens. And then play 1. Brainstorm. Amazing. We're going to put back the Murmuring Mystic and the Echoing Truth. Draw the Echoing Truth. Tap 2 for the Cryptic Serpent. And then we're going to pass. Reckless Impulse. Revealing. Red Blast and Experimental Synthesizer. They Red Blast the Cryptic Serpent. Okay. They attack for 1. Sure. And they pass. Now, I think this is difficult. I think here, bounce it back the Flame Breather. Okay, Lava Dart. Sure thing. They will be able to deal a bunch of damage. Let's see if I can survive. Hey, I love burn decks. It's a nice deck. No, not gonna lie. I find it nice. They exile the land, which is good for us. End step, nothing. Draw. Okay. Let's 1 Thought Scour. Boomerang, okay. We're gonna bring it back. Then we're gonna pass. A 4th land would have been nice. At some point, I need to Boomerang and then Counterspell, but I'm getting thin. My hand is getting thinner. They get a Relic of Progenitus. Sure. They will play it. Okay. And they crack it. That's all right. They could have played the lava dart, but they didn't, so it's to our advantage. Okay. Here we're gonna play Lórien Revealed, getting back the island. Play the island. Now we're gonna keep the counterspell for the Flame Breather. And then we can Boomerang the token as well. Counterspell, and then we can play the Murmuring Mystic finally for a blocker. So red Elemental Blast. Well, it happens. Still have the Boomerang. Friend resolves. Mountain, Reckless Impulse. So they play Reckless Impulse again. And now they're Monastery Swift Spear as well. Okay. This does not look good for us. Yeah, that's gonna be it for us. I can play the Murmuring Mystic, block. They're still going to do a bunch of damage. But then I can try, but no, I don't see an end to this. I'm gonna concede. Well, good old burn. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. Okay. Yes, I would like to start. It's a slow end, but you know, with a 4-spike Boomerang counterspell, we can do something. We can wait it out. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but for now, let's do it. Island. We're gonna Ponza again. I'm the Ponza now. Okay, that's cool. So we're gonna play one Delver. And then disrupting their lands again. Oh, I'm sorry. So the opponent wrote, man, what should I do? I'm going to reveal it. Then we're going to Island Cycle. Get the island out. Play it. Move to combat. Yeah, this is really not looking good for the opponent. We're going to 4-spike the Ichor Wellspring. No, I do feel a bit bad about it. But it is competitive Magic. End step. Okay. We are going to move to combat. Swing for 3. And now I'm going to keep counter and consider. I could have played a Murmuring Mystic, but I think keeping the counterspell is a bit better. So I want to get rid of my... I'm going to let it happen. Right now I don't have anything. Chromatic Star, sure. I'm going to play the consider. Put it into the graveyard. Now, while they can't answer, we're going to play a Tolarian Terror. Move to combat. Swing for 3. And then pass the turn. Sure. Thoughtcast. We are going to counterspell this. Then end step, we are going to Brainstorm. Put Thought Scour. Thought Scour. Thought Scour. Play an island. Move. Go to combat. Swing for 8. Go to main. Tap for 4. Murmuring Mystic. Then pass the turn. Not sure if the opponent can do something about this right now, but who knows? Enforcer. 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 Wow, good thing I blocked them. I stopped them from doing what they wanted to do. Reckoner's Bargain. They gain life. That's nice. So that's the way they could deal with it. End step, we're going to Thought Scour. We're gonna move to combat. Swing for 4 in the air. And then second main step, Murmuring Mystic. Passing. Yeah, my deck is currently doing well. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so they exile my graveyard. Fair enough. Let's see. What else might happen? A cast down. Okay. We're gonna Brainstorm. Putting. Yeah, okay. Begin sideboarding. All right. That was nice. So 2-0 and 4 Steel Sabotage. So instead of the 4 Spike, maybe instead of 1 Spell Pierce, 1 Echoing Truth, and then for the, we're gonna get rid of 1 Consider. Let's get rid of 1 Murmuring Mystic and keep it at this. Yeah, I think that's the better solution. Delver, Annul, Boomerang, Lórien Revealed. Amazing. Vault of Whispers, Chromatic Star. Okay. Island into Delver Secrets. Cast down on the Delver. Island. And to, now we can Brainstorm or Annul. I think we're going to Annul probably. We're going to Island Cycle. And then Brainstorm. Let's keep an uptick trigger just so that we can make sure that we can potentially just shuffle it up. But that's actually really good. So we're going to put Boomerang and then Counterspell and then Boomerang. Then go to here, play a Delver, and then we're gonna bounce back their lands again. Boomerang is a cool card. I really like it. I mean, it also, what I love about Boomerang is it punishes decks that don't play a lot of lands or to play a lot of artifact lands, which are really strong. So I like it. Now, next time we're going to play, I think, probably a Lórien Revealed and then potentially another Boomerang. Because right now we're going to flip the Delver. We can discard it. I think that's what we're going to do. Just bounce back again the Silver Bluff Bridge to slow them down, since they seem to be having some difficulties right now with, they have high-end card, which means they probably have like all those Gear Seeker Serpent, as well as Mirror Enforcer, where they wish to discard it. Yes, we're going to reveal this card. Then we're going to Island Cycle, pay 1, get the island, play an island, move to combat, swing for 3, and then we're going to Boomerang the Silver Bluff Bridge, and then play Tolarian Terror. Oh, no, it costs 1 more. Oh, yeah, because that's the Delver. We still have the Annul, so if they drew into this, for example, we can counter it. All right. Main phase, Island, swing for 3. And then a Tolarian Terror. Technically, they know that I have the Counterspell, so it's going to be difficult for them to play around it. They need to draw another land, so they did. Here, we're going to try to counter it. Maybe they have a Red Blast, Pyroblast. They do. Okay, perfect. Now they're getting in a better position. I'm out of card. Gonna move to combat, swing for 3. Hopefully they cannot get rid of my Delver. Still a 4 turn clock right now, so Let's hope. Or I draw into something to get rid of the Gearseeker Serpent. Would also be good. Okay, now they cast down. All right. Happens. Blood Fountain. Yep. Thought Scour. To an island. We're going to play the island and then we're going to pass. Well, unfortunately, now it's not going so well. Interesting that they sacrificed the nil spell bomb. They could have done a blood token, or feel like they might have missed click there. Maybe I'm wrong. But now they're going to be able to sacrifice the blood fountain soon. I really need to find something. I mean, right now, any of my bounce spell for the Gearseeker Serpent would be not bad. Another Thought Scour. Let's play it. Then Tolarian Terror into Pyroblast. Yep. It happens, and then we pass. All right, let's concede. Well, that's sad, but it is what it is. Maybe getting back some echoing truth to the fray might not be the worst idea. Or they sacrifice a lot. Let's play 2 Jace's Phantasm. Why not? Then we can get rid of the Murmuring Mystic as well as instead of a Spell Pierce. Let's go. Let's go even more aggressive. All right, let's start this. Dangerous. But Brainstorm, Jace's Phantasm, Steel Sabotage. I think that's worth going for it. They put stuff in their graveyard so quickly that I think. Ooh, okay. Let's see. That's also good. Let's play the Delver. Let's hope we're gonna draw into a land. Otherwise, we're gonna put the uptick here. It's okay if we just flip the Delver Secrets, and then we can, if we draw a land, we can also then bounce back their lands. Acre Wellspring. Okay. Now, let's really hope that there's a land with a Brainstorm. Otherwise, I'm not bad. I'm not dead yet, but we're going to Brainstorm. Yes. All right, we're gonna put one Tolarian Terror and one island. We are going to. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm gonna play island. Then move to combat. Swing for 2. And then we're gonna Steel Sabotage, returning Forge Bridge. Unfortunately, I put a Tolarian Terror on top, so the Delver of Secrets, I completely forgot about flipping the Delver of Secrets. It went out of my head. But it's okay. They have to clean up. I'm not going to reveal. We're going to draw it, play it, swing for 2, and then redeem myself by doing the Boomerang again, passing. It worked the first game. I hope it's going to continue working. This end step, we're going to Thought Scour. Counterspell, Boomerang. Okay. Let's Spell Pierce and Tolarian Terror is good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope it flips. No. Unfortunately, it does not. But it's an island. We can move to combat and let's swing for 2, continuing the slow pounding. We can just play a Tolarian Terror. passing. Keeping the Spell Pierce. We're going to Spell Pierce this. Let's hope it flips. It does. Let's go to combat. Swing with everything. And then play for 2 for Cryptic Serpent and pass. Nice. All right. So that was our league. We ended up playing 3-2. All in all, the deck felt good. I think I'm going to have to play another version with maybe a little bit more card draw, such as deep analysis. I felt like in some point they were missing. So I'm going to brew a little bit more to find out a version. But I think Boomerang right now is really good in the current meta. It played really well, especially against Affinity, which was a nice feeling. Even though, yes, it land destruction or land interaction is not liked by everyone, but it led me to winning some games. So doing what it needs to be done to win. So yeah. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. And otherwise, we're going to see each other in the next video.